Welcome back to the final cut. Now let's get right into the box office breakdown, people. Gravity has had a great opening weekend, racking up close to $56 million domestically, making it the largest October opening in box office history. It tops the box office in its first weekend, and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs follows second with $21.5 million in its second week, making a $60.6 million total.
Runner Runner, starring Justin Timberlake and Ben Affleck, only brought in $7.6 million at opening in number 3. In fourth is Prisoners, pulling in $5.7 million this weekend, bringing its domestic total to $48 million. And Rush took fifth this week with $4.4 million and a total of $18 million.
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Yes.
Why was that movie made?
I can tell you why it's made. For me, for Kelly Flynn, best movie ever.
There's no. The first one was great. Love the first one. I will literally walk around, even when I'm sober, going, Stove! Because it's hilarious. No need for a second movie. First one was over and done with.
There's absolutely a need for the second one. What are you talking about?
How?
Because I don't know.
Because Anna Faris needs some sort of employment? She's horrible.
I don't know. I thought kids loved it.
Oh, no, it was.
So,
I loved
why
it.
not make some more
I mean, the
money,
second one,
people?
I will see it, but I'm not going to go to theaters. And
So then maybe it just wasn't for you, but there are thousands.
But I'm an
and
8-year-old kid in a 30-year-old man's body. It's fact.
Weird. It's really weird.
No, it's a thing of I will go into a Lego aisle and literally stare at Legos and go, do I want that? No, I'm 30. I can't do that.
Favorite type of cereal? Go.
Captain Crunch.
Ooh,
Crunchberries.
Crunch berries. Let's go.
But, all right, back to more news here. Let's get into more news. For months, it has been rumored that Aaron Taylor Johnson from Kick-Ass and Kick-Ass 2 would star as Quicksilver in the Avengers sequel, Age of Ultron. After months of talks, Marvel now has confirmed he will star as Quicksilver and that he officially signed his deal this week. Marvel's had contract problems with some of the cast, like Robert Downey Jr., who is at the end of his contract after Iron Man 3. After negotiating with Marvel, Downey Jr. signed a contract to star in at least 2 Avengers sequels that will complete the trilogy. Samuel L. Jackson also confirmed that Elizabeth Owen will be joining the cast as Quicksilver's sister, the Scarlet Witch. The Avengers Age of Ultron will be released in theaters and IMAX May 1st, 2015.
Ha! Speaking of Marvel, the newest addition to Marvel's catalog of superhero films has begun pre-production, people. Edgar Wright, who just finished releasing The World's End, made a tweet saying, "It's time to finish a little something I've been working on." He was referring to the AntMan film that wowed Comic-Con with some test footage of the size-changing title character. The film was slated to release in late 2015, but it's been shifted to the summer of that year, putting Wright in the position to get moving on production.
J.J. Abrams is known for his chronic use of lens flares, but he has recently stated an apology for going over the top with it in Star Trek Into Darkness. It's about time. Abrams told Crave Online that he feels so many shots would look cooler with a lens flare, but he is now well aware that it was way too much. After Abrams' wife mentioned she could barely see one of the scenes, he has decided to call it quit with his love of lens flares. Thank God.
Yes. Now, according to a Hollywood Reporter, a live-action film based on Hold Your Breath 1, 2, 3, Cruella de Vil is being created by Disney called Cruella. Glenn Close, who played Cruella in 1996's 101 Dalmatians and the 2000 sequel 102 Dalmatians, will be an executive producer on the movie. Now, however, it is very unlikely that Close will reprise her role as Cruella. Tears. Ellen Brosh McKenna, who has wrote such films as The Devil Wears Prada, will write and produce for Cruella. Andrew Gunn will be a producer for the film as well, and he also produced Bedtime Stories and Sky High for Disney. Other details about the movie are being kept secret by Disney Studios.
The C.S. Lewis Company has struck a partnership to produce the 4th film in the series of stories that take place in Narnia. Starting in 2005, the Narnia films have progressively been making less and less money, but the deal has been struck anyway. The combined films have made a total of $1.6 billion, and the Lewis Company is hoping to strike gold again as they did with 2005's The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The new film will be called The Silver Chair and will feature characters already established in the Narnia world, including Eustace and Pris Caspian.
All right, now Gravity, the new space thriller starring George Clooney and Sandra Bullock, opened this past Friday. Why you snoring? Wake up. All right, here we go. The story is about 2 astronauts who were separated in space. Could you imagine? Because I really could never imagine. from debris hitting their satellite. They became stranded in space with no help and must use their own survival skills to make it back to Earth. Some of the dangers that Bullock's character faces in the film include spinning wildly through space, no communication with NASA, and using up all of her oxygen. As Bullock said in an interview with NBC News, quote, "The minute you start watching this film, you cannot breathe," end quote. If you want to see how these two astronauts survive in a nightmare of the unknown, see the suspenseful and breathtaking adventure that is in theaters now. No! That was me getting pulled away from him.
I just don't. Gravity looks boring to me.
Why?
I don't know. It's just, I look at it and I'm like, no, I don't want to see that.
That's my kind of movie, though. The kind of movie that makes me think. Kelly, you're in space. You get drifted away with nothing. What do? You freak out.
I don't like heights. It's not even the heights. It's the abrupt stop after the fall I'm not a fan of.
Okay.
So why would I want to be in space? I mean, if Star Wars, fine, because I'm flying, I have lightsabers and all sorts of stuff, but gravity, George Clooney bores me. Yes, George, I'm calling you out, dude.
You're beautiful.
I don't care if he's beautiful. He's boring.
All right.
He's boring. You're a horrible Batman, too. Yeah, I went there.
You went there.
Yeah, I don't care. I'd say it to his face, too. You're a horrible Batman.
All right, but what I really want to talk about is
Yes.
Cruella.
Okay, we can do it.
101 Dalmatians was a fantastic movie.
Very well done. Very well done. I was very pleased with it. I remember as a kid watching it.
102,
Why? Why was it made? Why?
Once again, just like why Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs 2 was made, because it's for the kids. It's all for the children.
I'm for the
It's all
kids,
for the children.
but why? If you're gonna make a sequel, make it good. Oh, new concept! Oh my God! Yeah, new concepts of making sequels good. How about we do that?
I don't know. It made me want a dog. I'm a cat person. Cats
love-
for life.
I love dogs. I have a white shepherd. He's
I've
the man.
never had a dog. I wish I had a dog.
You're
Never
missing
had.
out. Having a dog is the greatest thing ever.
Well, I had a bird, and his name was Beans. But anyway, I miss him. Rest in peace, baby.
I just have cats. All right, let's think about here. Well, I believe that is it for the final cut. I am Chris,
And I am Kelly.
and thank you guys for watching. And
Yeah. Have a great night, guys.
see you next week.